What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Money Pit. Real quick, I'm just going to give you guys a little update on what I got going on. For starters, so a few weeks back, we got the gas tank out of the 84R7. We were mapping out gas lines, or not gas lines, fuel lines. We're going to be putting all AN fittings, that Holley fuel pump in here. We're going to move this RX-7 where my car is here soon. That way we can get the rear end jacked up. We're going to be taking the carburetor off here soon, and we're going to address the vacuum leak, and then we're going to put all new lines, fuel lines, the regulator, inline fuel filters, which he took that with him to go draw up what he needs, and then he's going to bring it back, and then we're going to start measuring out the hoses and start putting start lining out what we need to put stuff where it needs to go. Because if I can, I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if this is open or not. Let's see. No, it's locked. In this corner, right here, there was a huge hole. Water was leaking under the gas tank, and it really rusted out the gas tank pretty bad. Oh man, always think that thing's popped, but it's not. These 84s, man, it's crazy. But anyways, we're getting fuel lines and fuel lines. We're gonna map it all the way up to the front, figure out where we're gonna put all the regulators and whatnot, and the fuel filters. And then over here, I got the tank. I'm cleaning it up. I've been soaking it PD blaster and trying to get all the rust off here, but you see the holes starting to rust through. Now this is where that hole was on the RX-7 in the cabin, or in the rear area quarter panel. Water was leaking directly on here for years. I mean years. Just, you can see it where water's drinking, and then you can see the holes, how thin the metal is. So we're gonna try to repair this, and then we're going to put a bed liner, truck Rust-Oleum. I got like 2 different kinds here. Trunk bed coating on this gas tank to keep it from rusting anymore and deteriorating, because these things are like 650 bucks. They're expensive. Atkins Racing has them and whatnot, but like I said, he doesn't want to spend that much money right now, so we're going to try to salvage this tank. Getting the cork gasket off. Here's the old unit that was in here. He took the fuel pump unit, the one that has the filter and the lines, the return and the vent. The float unit, she's a little rusty. I had to get the vice grips out. I soaked this thing for like a week in PD blaster and WD-40, and then I had to get vice grips out to get the screws out, because you couldn't use a normal screwdriver. One of the little nuts broke, which I'll drill that bad boy out, but I got them all out here. We're gonna clean up this cork area, get a new gasket, and then we got a new unit, new float unit right here. So I'm gonna get this tank cleaned down, and as much as possible, wire brush. I got wire brush wheel here, just trying to get as much of this rust off here as possible. And then we're gonna pressure wash the inside out, because there's a bunch of rust in there. I don't know if I can find my light. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have my light. Anyways, there's a bunch of rust inside there that was floating sitting at the bottom of the tank. A bunch of rust particles. So I'm gonna get all that old gas out, flush out the tank. I'm gonna treat it with some rust stuff, some like rust remover stuff inside there that will eat that stuff away, hopefully, and get as much out of there. And then I'm gonna coat this whole thing in some bed liner. These are expensive and they're hard to find. You can't just go and just be like, hey, I need an 84 RX-7 gas tank. It's not that easy. And they're expensive. Nobody wants to pay more than 500 bucks for a gas tank right now. So that's what's coming on this. Oh, what's coming up next? That's what I'm working on. I think we're gonna go ahead and take this car out today. Let's go take it out for a rip. No, I wouldn't say a rip. I'm not gonna say a rip. I'm gonna take it down to the car wash. Let's go cruise down there. Go get it cleaned up. And yeah, run that, guys. that's pretty much it for tonight. I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna go ahead and keep going at this, but let's jump in the Civic. Let's take it down the street and let's go take it for a car wash. Fire her up. I'm gonna fix that issue though. We're gonna take it down to the car wash and let's go spray her down. Then we'll come back and work on that gas tank. She doesn't die on us on the way to the car wash because it's really like right down the street. So she sounds so good. Turbo just pulls. She sounds really good. So car wash right here. Step's gonna get rowdier. We're out by we need to set the ignition timing. Our timing is off by 10 degrees about, so she's not making full potential, but once I get that adjusted, this thing's gonna rip. Let's get this thing cleaned up. Got her back home from the car wash, looking all nice and pretty, nice and shiny. Looking good, boys. Dude, this thing pulls so much harder now with VTEC. I love it. I freaking love it. I haven't even fully got into it yet. Like, I haven't had a chance to even enjoy it. Like, I just get in it and I'm like, all right, that's enough. We need to save the potential for test and tune. But yeah, guys, today I'm gonna go ahead and get at it, get this thing started, get her cleaned up. Then I think this week, since my car is movable now, we're gonna get the RX-7 over here and we're gonna start working on the RX-7 this week. I'm still waiting on stuff for my RX-7, which it's on back order, so I don't know how long it'll be before I get it, but I'm probably gonna message the guy and see what's up, what's the status, you know. And I mean, I'm not in any hurry for it, but the weather is getting colder and cooler out, so that's on the plus side. But the days are getting shorter, so yeah. Rather than that, I got some things coming up this week. I figure I'd just give you guys a little update on what's going on. Like I said, I have got the gas tank out, so the 84 R7. Oh, like I said here. Oh wait, he took it with him. He took it all with him last night. So he's working on the fuel system. Yeah, I had all the stuff here and whatnot, but he took that stuff home with him, and he's mapping out what he wants it to look like or whatnot. I'm getting the car over here so I can get the whole underneath taken care of and cleaned up and make sure that there's not gonna be water leaking and all that stuff, because you can obviously tell this thing is rotted out pretty bad. But like I said, we're gonna get her cleaned up. Hopefully it doesn't get any water in the tank or anything like that. So yeah, guys, it's getting a little warm. It's getting a little warm out here today, so might jump in the pool for a couple hours, kind of relax, and then I'm gonna come out here and start cleaning up the rest of this stuff. So, but yeah, guys, she's ripping though. She is a ripper. I love it. VTEC kicks in with boost, even with that little small turbo. It's still working really good. It still hits hard, but we still got some things we got to redo. I can't wait to get it on the dyno. Like I said, I do have a wiring issue, and I do have another issue because the check engine light came on. I did not have a chance to put it on the S3 my computer and scan it and see what it was, so I'll do that later. It's probably some same code 9 error bull crap, something to do with the distributor. I don't know, but we'll find out. Man, she's looking good, guys. You just look at it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.